fancy. That's where I'm gonna be. 'Cause now I'm shining, I'm hiding. I got a good thing on me. No, I can't hide it. And there's nothing up my sleeve. Oh, I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. Anything can happen, anything can happen, anything can happen, yeah, anything, yeah, anything, yeah, anything can happen, anything.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday beauty event. I'm going to adjust this like way down here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday beauty event. Great to see you all here tonight. Thank you for being on here tonight. We do have Spanish interpretation. And before we get started, let's go ahead and let Yemi come on here and explain how to do our Spanish interpretation. Okay, Yemi, there you go.
Buenas noches a todas, espero que la estén pasando súper bien. Hoy día tenemos noche de maquillaje, así es que si quieres escucharla en español, busca en tu pantalla, alrededor de tu pantalla, un cuadradito que dice Spanish, le das clic ahí y vamos a estar noche en esta clase en español. Muchas gracias.
All right,
Bye.
everybody. Thank you, Yemi. We love Yemi for being on here with us. Well, thank you for being on here tonight. First off, I want to welcome our amazing guests tonight. Now, guests tonight, you are in for a treat. We're going to do brows and brushes, which is going to be a super fun event for all of us to do tonight. How many of you get confused on brushes? I do. So we're going to unconfuse you on brushes and what to use. But before we get started, if you are a guest here tonight, please make sure that your name is in that chat section and you let us know who invited you. Tonight, we're going to give away at the end tonight 10 Think of Pink lipsticks. My favorite lip color every week. These are my favorite. I think I have 25 of these, but not open, but could be. But we're going to give away 10 of those. And then we also have this really cute signature Kate Spade wristlet tonight that we're going to give to somebody. We have a beautiful pair of Kate Spade earrings. I actually have another pair of Kate Spade earrings tonight. And I want to show you all these prizes because they're really great. And tonight we have a beautiful Kate Spade bracelet with the logo on it. Can you see that? That's a beautiful Kate Spade bracelet. And then, how many of you love Kendra Scott? It even has the beautiful Kendra Scott box that will come with it. This beautiful silver Kendra Scott bracelet tonight. So we have some really fun prizes to give away tonight. So if you don't put your name in that chat section, you won't be in the drawing. Okay, so we have Jackie on here with us tonight, Mary Kay's amazing product specialist and makeup artist. So we're excited that she's going to be on here with us tonight. And we're going to learn about a lot of different things here tonight. So please make sure that you are in the chat section for the drawings. Okay, are you ready? Oh, my name is Janice Trude. I forgot this part. My name is Janice, and I have been with Mary Kay Cosmetics for almost 43 years. It'll be 43 years this August that I've been with Mary Kay. I've been using the product since I was 13 years old. So I just want to say, and now I'm old, so the product works. Make sure that you are using skincare. And if you're not using skincare, the consultant who invited you tonight has skincare samples for you. But she'd rather have you book a beauty event. You know, I think beauty events are really fun. I've been doing a lot of on-the-road beauty events with people. We've had so much fun lately, and it's good for girls to get out. Don't you think? Girls' night out, ladies' nights out, mom's nights out, just get out, whatever. So definitely for that. So tonight we're going to do brows and brushes, and I thought what we would do first is start with the brushes. And I'm going to share some things, and I'm going to turn this over to Jackie because she's the smart one. So Mary Kay has a beautiful brush set. And what I love about this brush set is it comes in a super great zipper pouch. Okay. This is the zipper pouch. And you guys, you can put a lot in here. In fact, not only do we have amazing brushes in here, which I love the brush set, but we also have brush cleaner. And I thought, I wonder if this actually could fit in the brush. Oh, you know what? You can actually zip this closed with the Mary Kay cleaner in it too. So we have brush cleaner, but I'm going to have Jackie because we have our brushes that come in our brush set. And then we have, wait, I'm getting there, other brushes, and I get confused. So how many of you would like to know, like, what do you use all these brushes? So for Jackie, we're gonna do split screen tonight if we can, who's ever doing that with us. If you can come off Your come on, your microphone. There we go. Okay, so Jackie, I love this brush set, but I know what this one's for. This is my very favorite. Oh my gosh, I have like 6 of these open. I think I'm like crazy about some of these things, but I love the all over powder brush. It is like my very favorite brush. And then I get this one because this one here is the blending one, correct?
So that one looks like the cheek brush.
Oh yeah, sorry, this is a cheek brush, yes. And then what happens is I get confused about these. So we've got do you want to talk about these two first? These are super easy.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so like Janice said, yes, this is a great brush. This is our all over powder brush. And just one comment about all of our brushes in general, these are made with synthetic hairs. And what's great about that is that based on what kind of brush they are, what they're supposed to be used for, they're perfectly shaped to get the right amount of product in the right place. And the all over powder brush, this one can be used, of course, for loose powder. So like your silky setting powder, it can be used to apply your mineral press powder, translucent loose powder, but it's also really good for bronzing. So if you want to use your a bronzer, it's really good to just pick up the product. And for larger areas, like if you just want to make it look like you've gotten some sun, so it's really good for these larger areas. It's also really good if you want to put some color on your décolleté. So this is perfect for that. So love this brush. The other thing about synthetic brush hairs, you guys, is that not only are they great for powders, but they're also great for cream and liquid products. So really all of these products can be used with either powder, liquid, or cream, which is fantastic. And then for our cheek brush, what I love about this one is, yes, it does have the angle and it's kind of a 3-in-1 brush. So one way you can use it, of course, is to apply your cheek just in your blush kind of in the middle and just apply it, right? Like you would, but then you can also squeeze it. You squeeze it and it gives you that really thin line. So that's where you could get your contour and really contour and make those angles.
Is that why there's a dent in there?
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's why I was like, why has this brush got a dent in it?
Yeah, that's why. So you can do three things with it. And the other thing you can do is the longest side. So it's got the longest hairs. That's really good for your highlighter. So you just pick the product up like this, and you just like so. It's just using the longest brush hairs. And
it's actually nice to hold on that dent. So you can actually hold the dent. I mean, I like that.
Yeah, it's really good. And you can kind of make a fan. So fan brushes are really cool to use. And so, yeah, so I love this brush. It's very multi-purpose.
Okay, this is where I get confused.
Yes. Okay, so smudger brush. This is the eye smudger brush. This is actually my favorite brush. What I love about this one is it's really good for when I use the gel eyeliner, which I really love, the black gel eyeliner. I like to apply it to my lash line. And then this is really good for smudging and kind of making it, giving it a smoky effect. You can do that with your eyeshadows as well. Pick it up and you put that around your eye line and just kind of do circular motions or motion upward to make it really smoky.
Jackie,
really
it has like a tip to it.
It does. It's kind of like a little rounded tip. So that makes it really good for that smudging. I also like to use it for, and one thing you have to think about is like, depending on the size of the brush is really kind of tells you where the spot on your face where it will apply the best. So like really inner corners, right? So this is kind of small, it's tapered. You can put a highlighter color here and just get it right here in the inner corners. Or if you want some just right here on the outer corner, it's perfect for that. So love this brush for that reason.
Okay, got it.
Yes. And then this is the all over eyeshadow brush. So you can see it's also a little bit kind of tapered, but it fans out a little bit. This is perfect for, this is what I like to use for my highlight colors, just or my base colors for my my lid. So this is for a larger area, right? So it's going to cover a larger area of your eye. So it's really good for just applying your base color. And also it's really good just for, I actually, they're kind of, like I said, they're all kind of multi-purpose. Sometimes I don't want to switch brushes. So I'm like, okay, my lighter color is here with this brush, then I'm going to get whatever I want for my crease and I'm going to do it in there too. And I kind of blend it all together. Love this brush for that. And then this brush is actually made for your crease. And again, that's why it's got this angle here. This is perfect for, and the way I like to position it is right here. So I'm getting my crease color, my eyeshadow, and you can see that it's perfectly shaped to just go in your crease. So you see where I'm holding it, that position, and you just swipe around and it applies that product perfectly in the crease. Love that. Love
Okay,
that
so
brush.
basically the brush set covers everything.
Mhm. It really does. It covers all the basics of everything that you need for an everyday look, for sure.
Okay, because I just wanted to show that brush set. I think that, you know, the thing is that what's so great is it travels in this case. And there's so much space in here too, Jackie.
There really is. I've been known to really stuff my brush set bag. It's really good to travel with. Yeah, and really for 56 bucks, it's a steal. And I know a lot of makeup artists that we use, like for backstage and things like that at events, they use these brushes and they love them and they swear by them because they hold up so well and they really last. They really
Okay.
last for you if you take care of them, wash them.
Okay, so they're on this side here, but you also have a flip over here where you can put even more brushes.
Yeah, and so that's where I have some of my kind of some supplemental brushes over here.
Okay, so let's talk about those, okay?
Yeah. So we're getting to the fun stuff here. So this eyebrow eyeliner brush, I love this one. So of course, you know, this is perfect little spoolie for your brows to brush those up. It's really good also after you put on your mascara. You can comb through additionally with this. Then the other side is this angle brush, and the hairs are really dense.
I love that tip.
Yes, it's really strong. And so again, you can do a lot with this. You can pick up your darker eyeshadow. You can make really fine feathery strokes that look like eyebrow hairs, which is great. You can use this as an eyeliner brush. So you just get a really nice fine line, and it's super easy to just swipe there. And to make a cat eye is really good for that as well. Love this brush.
Yeah, this is my very favorite brush because it moves your eyebrows, and I mean, I love the little tight end on it too. So I put that in there too. Okay, next one.
Yeah. Let's see. So then we have the Cream Eye Concealer brush. This is great. So this one, it looks very similar to the Oliver powder brush.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
It looks very similar.
Yes, but you can see that so the one over here is a little more fanned out, whereas this one is a little more tapered and round. And it's more flat as well. You can tell it's a little more flat when you hold them side by side. So this one, the purpose for this one is really, really great for concealer. So applying your concealer in your inner corners, under your eyes. I use it here around my nose where I get redness with my concealer. The other thing it's really good for, of course, you'd want to have a separate one, is for applying lipstick. So it's really good. You just swipe off the bullet in your lipstick and you can apply it perfectly to your lips. It's just a really nice shape, and it fits that area of the face really well too.
Okay.
And then, so this one, I use this one every day. This is our liquid foundation brush. So this works with all of our foundations really. It's perfect for stippling. You can put your foundation on your back of your hand, which is what I do, and then pick it up. And then you can use circular motions to blend. You can stipple, which is this little action here by just kind of dabbing. And then you can also, what this is also good for is you can even use it with your cream to powder as well. But it's a really nice brush. It picks up the product really well, and it's really perfect for placement. And it's got that nice angle. You can even apply the foundation directly to the top of the brush.
Jackie, somebody asked a question. I think this is so important too. You know, foundation is a little bit more on your brush. And so how often do you clean that? And do you just use the cleaner? Because I find sometimes foundation is a little bit different.
It really is. For foundation, I do mine once a week, and honestly, you could do it once a day if you're applying foundation every day. And I actually use like a hand soap. Like I use the fragrance-free hand soap to wash the brush because it gets it a deep clean. I squirt it in my palm, get a little water, swish it around, and then I squeeze it out really well, and then I lay it flat to dry. Because yes, you're right. A brush that you're using that kind of product on that's got maybe oils in it and it's touching your face all over like that has a tendency to collect bacteria. So you definitely want to keep these clean.
Yeah, thanks, Greta. She put that in there. A lot of people use the cleansing bar.
Yes, that's a perfect, yep, that's a perfect one too. And like our brush cleaner, I really love it. It's more for like, I'll use that, let's say I can only find one of my brushes like this, and I have gone between a couple of colors. Like I will spray it and wipe it down with a paper towel. But for truly deep cleaning, which you want to do with all of your brushes once a week, soap and water, gentle soap and water.
Okay, use the cleansing bar. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we have this, which you can also, the foundation brush can also fit in this nice compartment here, along with the
Yep.
other brush. Okay, so what other brush are we missing? We're still on one more, don't we?
So yes, so this is our blending brush. Now this brush, it's so funny. Like I was looking at the box again today, I forgot. Like it almost looks like there's a toothbrush in there, right? But it's round and it's got that nice dome shape and it's very flexible. This one again is perfect for any of our foundations for blending. My favorite one to use this with is the cream to powder. And that's because the brush hairs are a little more dense. It's since that product it turns into a powder, it's really good for just blending that type of product in. It's also really good for contouring too, because you can really kind of use it in those areas that you want it to go. It's really good for contouring under around the jawline as well. I really love it for that. But yes, this one is a different kind of brush, and this is one I forget to use, but it's a really, really good brush to really get a full coverage, flawless look.
Perfect. Well, I have now all the brushes in here in my brush, and I think it's important that we know what to use these for, because I just take those little ones out and I go, oh, what does it say? And I look at it and say, what am I supposed to use this for? This is an eye crease. Okay, that goes in my eye crease. I love you guys have directions on here too. And this is for my all over eyeshadow. Okay, got that. But if you are on here as a guest and you do not have a good brush set, I mean, you know what I love about this too, Jackie? This is a great gift for Mother's Day, birthdays, everything. And you guys could put a gift card in here. I mean, this is such a beautiful travel case that you can take wherever you go to keep your brushes super good. I mean, super beautiful. I love the fact that they come in a case and stuff too. Anything else on brushes?
So there's a couple other things that another brush I always forget about is our eye blending brush. So it's even long, and I don't have one with me, but it's got an even longer brush hairs, and it's fanned out as well, but it's really good for after you've applied your whole look and you just feel like, oh, I need to blend it a little bit better. I really go over my whole eyeshadow look with it, and it's just really good for blending. So we've got that brush, and we also have a foundation sponge as well, the little round egg looking
yeah, I know that one.
This is really great for foundation. So we've got so many options really, and they're all, like I said, very multi-purpose.
Well, and I travel a lot. Now, I will tell you, I have seen some Mary Kay consultants at their parties, because they've invested in their business a little bit. They have a brush set for everybody that's there sitting down. I'm just saying, brushes are important, you guys. Really, I think it's a great idea to have that. But brushes are really great, and brush cleaner. I always do this with my powder brushes and my blusher brushes and those. But like you said, I think the cleansing bar will be a great add. I'll have to do that too. So yes, you guys will love that. So for those of you who travel, that will be super great on the brushes. So thank you, Jackie, for sharing about the brushes. So guess if you're on here tonight, grab a brush set for I know you've got some relative coming up with a birthday. It's a great gift. Stick some things in here. You can get a Mary Kay gift card in there. Your consultant will give you a free makeover card that will go in here along with anything else you want to put in here. But it's a really great gift, and it's great to have. So thank you for explaining the brushes. It gets confusing, I think, a little bit out there. So there's so many of them. But I will tell you, the all over powder brush, that big fat brush, is my absolute favorite. I think if I didn't have that, I wouldn't know what to do. I tried using my fingers a couple times, and that doesn't work. Okay. Well, we're going to go on to something that you absolutely love, and it's brows. And so what I thought I would do first is show your brow video. And people are going to go, that's the same person? Because you're so blonde and you're not so anymore. So the video that I'm going to share with you is really, we're going to talk about brows. And we have a brand new brow product too that I want you to share about tonight. But we're going to talk about brows. And as how many of you guys have just a piece of a brow? How many of you know what I'm talking about? It's, you have a little stump. Okay. I think most men don't have brows. They just have like whatever. But I think, for us, it's important to have the whole thing. And if I wear bangs, but I still deal with brows. So let's watch the video first. and then we'll go through the brows. Is that good? Okay, so I know, Jackie, we're going to show your very famous brow video that I absolutely love, but I think the education is super important. Okay, let's watch.
Hi everyone! I couldn't be more excited to talk to you about our new brow products. We are launching a brand new portfolio of products to help your customers achieve perfectly shaped, shaded, and full-looking brows. Here's what we got. First is the Mary Kay Precision Brow Liner. This product features a retractable, no sharpening needed micro tip that allows for lining, defining, and filling in the brows with hair-like precision. Let's look more closely at the micro tip. This design makes it easier to stay in control of application and create feathery strokes that look like natural hair. As you can see, this new liner can really help you achieve a more natural hair-like look. Something else I love about the new liners is that even after using it a few times, the tip is still fine, so I don't feel like I need to sharpen it. With 5 shades to choose from, the blendable, buildable color allows you to put your best brows forward any way you choose. Plus, this formula is life-proof, so once applied, there's no smudging or fading. While we're on the topic of shades, here are some tips on choosing your perfect shade. First, you want your brows to look natural and not like 2 solid rectangles on your face, right? So, when choosing, go with 1 shade lighter than your actual brow hair color. The lighter color will give the brow dimension and will give you a more natural, softer look. All you gorgeous redheads out there, this one's for you. Sometimes these brows can be extremely light or even look non-existent. For strawberry blonde hair, try the blonde shade. This tone tends to work well with this hair color. For darker auburn red hair, try the brunette or dark brunette, depending on how dark your hair is. If the brows are gray or silver, filling in the brows with a taupe shade like the blonde or dark blonde liner works beautifully. Now this is for everyone, so listen up. No matter what color your brows and hair are, your brows don't need to be as dark or as bright as your hair color. In fact, if you think about most natural blondes, their brows are typically darker than their hair color. On the other side of that, if you have naturally jet black hair, going with a pure black brow may give you a very severe or harsh look. So, in this case, I would recommend trying a combination of black brown and dark brunette or brunette so the brows have some dimension. Now let's talk about the volumizing brow tint. This product features microscopic fibers that cling to the hairs for fuller, lush-looking brows. So, even customers with thin, sparse, faded, over-tweezed, or even flat brows will see a visible boost. Just like the precision liners, these brow tints are life-proof with a flexible hold so they won't budge through your workday or your workout. Now, back in the 90s, the trend was more of a thin brow, so I may have plucked a little too much. And unfortunately, at some point, the brow hairs stopped growing back. So I'm ecstatic about the new brow tint. I'll admit I'm a bit of a lazy girl when it comes to doing my own brows in the morning. Yes, I said it. With this brow tint, all I have to do is open the tube, wipe off the excess, then start at the thickest part of my brow, which for me is the inner part, applying in short upward strokes. For some, the arch is the thickest part. So if that's the case, you start at the arch. And that's all I do. It's so easy and quick. I'm not a natural blonde and I have pretty dark brows naturally, so I use the blonde because it's a little lighter than the actual hairs and it blends really nicely. And that's my lazy girl brow. Now, of course, the precision liners and volumizing brow tints were designed to work perfectly together, and your customers will probably want to have both. That's because they each serve a different purpose. The precision brow liner is going to help with defining and filling in the brows, whereas the volumizing brow tint is going to help add volume and tame the brows. So, when I'm not doing my lazy girl brow, here's what I do. First, I'm going to use my spoolie to comb through them. Then, I'll take the precision liner in dark blonde and fill in the spaces where I overplucked in the 90s. So all the way out using short, feathery strokes. Again, the tip is so fine that you can really make the strokes look like natural hairs. And that looks great by itself. They're defined and filled in. But I'm going to go in on top of that and add some of the volumizing brow tint to help add some volume and keep them in place. Another thing to remember is that there are a lot of different ways your customer can create the perfect brow for her face. Some people prefer a more structured and shaped brow, whereas I prefer a more natural look. Now, we know that brows are a big deal, so you'll find a multitude of support tools available to you. The look is full of helpful brow tips, including this how-to map that shows how to find the best brow shape for your face. And lots of how-to videos and more that you can share with your customers on Product Central and the Video Lounge on Mary Kay in Touch. Have a great quarter, and I'll see you next time.
All right, thank you, Jackie, for looking the same. Ah, that's so great. Oh, okay. I know you're like, wait, was that really me? Okay, so
It's so wild watching that video.
okay, I'm sure. I wanted to just share that picture. I'm not sure where it is here, so let me find it really quickly on how to figure out where your brow should start and end. Do you want to do that? Maybe you could actually do that. I don't really need to show the diagram, but you can just probably do that. Can you do that? Thank you.
Yes, for sure. So here's the best way to tell, and I'll just,
I
you
found it.
guys can see. Oh, you did? Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. Well, you can talk about this too. And so this is where there, can you see that picture?
It's coming up. Yep. Yeah. So you can see where you really like, and this is a really good, if you're going to be marking it, this is a good thing to mark it with, which is our brow definer pencil. So where your brow should begin, right, is right here. And I'd make a little mark. And then to my arch, I'd make a little mark there. And then the tail should be here. And I'd make a little mark there. So right now,
the arch thing. Okay, so let's just say we don't have all the way brows. Like most people, I think it gets thinner as you go downhill, you know?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. And so, yeah, so if you don't have a natural arch, you would really just, so you can kind of see, like, here's my nose. This is kind of awkward trying to do it to myself on camera. But you can see almost like if you're taking your pupil, right? Your pupil, your arch, my arch should be around here.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I would just make one. And that's what I do really every day is I kind of do a little angle there and then I draw it down.
So the precision brow liner, what I love about it, it's not the old wooden ones we have, which are good, but these are softer and easier. So do you want to share? Okay, so if you're doing your brows, the first thing is you measure out. What's your second step on this, Jackie?
So then the second thing that I would do is I would take my little brush, comb through. So really what I would do is I would comb through first. Okay, I would comb through first, then I would go through and I would do my little measurements and I would mark where each thing goes, right? Dot here, dot for the arch, dot for the tail. Then I go in with my little tiny precision and I don't like to, I've got just enough brow to where I don't have to really draw it on. I can do more like the light feathery strokes and kind of go through it. But there definitely is a place for, you know, if I really want to be glam, I will draw. Like I will draw a line and I'll come over the top and I'll draw it. I know it's kind of hard to see. And then I just kind of continue to fill in until I feel like it looks like a full brow.
Okay.
Then I'll go in with my volumizing brow tint. I think this is way too dark for me.
And there's 4 different shades, correct?
Yeah, yes, it's 4. So it's brunette, it's dark brunette, blonde, and dark blonde.
I have them up here. I'll share them here. Go ahead. But I'll share them here. So the liners come in. And so tell me that you use, because here are we have black, brown, dark brunette, dark blonde, and blonde. Now I use the blonde. And so redheads would use the brunette.
Yes, the brunette has a lot of red in it. I have a lot of red in my hair naturally. And the other thing to know too is your brows, just like the head on your hair, there's different colors in your brows too. It might be hard to tell. So it's okay to mix too. So I know sometimes you could use maybe the blonde pencil or the dark blonde pencil and then go over it with the brunette. So sometimes that's what I do. But what I've been doing lately is I use the brunette pencil and the brunette volumizing brow tint.
Okay, so here's the brow tints. And so if I'm doing blonde, I'll do blonde. And if I'm doing dark blonde, do I still do blonde? I'm assuming yes.
Yeah.
And then the brunette, here are all the different colors we have. I don't know if you can see them. And then we have the dark blonde and then the dark brunette.
Yeah, and the blonde, what I really like the blonde for is it's almost taupey. And so what I like about that one is, I think I mentioned this in the video, is really good for if you've got the silver, the gray hair, if you've got really light blonde hair, that color is really, really good for that.
Okay, okay, perfect.
And-
So, yeah.
Yeah, and so this does have those little microfibers in it that are going to cling to the existing hairs that you have and make things look fuller. So
Okay.
that's why I love this. Yeah.
So spool
And-
it first, draw your
Yeah.
lines or feather your
Yeah.
lines or figure out your lines.
Yes.
The tint.
And then the tint. And now we've got this amazing clear brow gel, which I'm so excited that we have this back. There's so many things you can do with this that don't even have anything to do with your eyebrows. But if I want to do a full glam brow and I want it to be super set, I would go through all the steps I just did, and then I finish with this. And it just keeps it set and looking kind of perfect all day long.
Okay.
You can also, like, brow lamination is huge right now. So this is something that if you already kind of have a great brow, and don't really need the additional colors, this is perfect for just really combing those through, and making them look nice and laminated. But it's also really great, you guys, if you're wearing a ponytail and you've got flyaways, this is really good to comb through your hair, and it kind of tames those down. For men with their goatees and their mustaches, it's really good for grooming for them as well. So this is a great go-to multi-use project.
It's a multi-use product there, and that just came out, and we're excited about it because it's clear. It has a really good comb to it too. I was noticing the comb on it too.
Yes, yeah, for sure. It's a really nice comb. It's almost like a mascara wand, yeah. Whereas if you look at the tint, this has got a much smaller brush, and that's because it's laying down, it's depositing color. So you want that to be smaller. And I didn't read it all, but I did see there's different orders you can go. So like the order that I just went in with the clear brow styling gel at the end, since I've already put color on my brows, it's going to make this turn colors, which is fine. It's normal, but that's what's going to happen. But you can also apply the clear brow styling gel just on top of just the pencil, which works just great. You can even do the pencil, then the clear, then the tint. So that's probably confusing, but what it really means is, at the end of the day, is that there's really not a wrong way to do it. It's all about how you can get your brows looking the way that you want them to look. So we've got the tools for that.
Okay, so perfect brows. These are your tools. Okay, so spoolie, liner, tint, and the gel. These are the thing. And I think that you can probably put them all in your brush set. So now you have, yeah, there's so much space in here. You could actually put a small person in here. This is really, like, there's a lot in here. So you have both of these too. So yes, yes, yes. Anything else about brows you want to say?
No, I think I think it's just, one of those things where I overplucked. I know I said that in the video, and I was looking at some of the comments come through, like, yeah, like we all did some overplucking, and that was in the 90s. But I feel like now with these tools, now that I've kind of gotten the hang of it, those microscopic fibers in the brow tint really do give my brow a fuller look, even though I don't necessarily have a lot more brow, but it really does help to make it look fuller.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for that. And thank you for all your tips and your brushes tonight. I hope that you guys get some education on this. I always love the education that we have. And Jackie, you're so amazing on here. I do want to share a couple of things that are coming up for all the rest of you that are on here tonight. Can we give it up for Jackie? Thank you, Jackie. Took her time out. She is from Mary Kay Corporate. And you are someplace tonight, home, in a hallway, in a room, some hiding.
I'm in my office.
Okay, hiding in your office. So thank you for that. Thank you, Jackie, for that. You're welcome to stay on, but thank you for the brush tips and all the things that you did. I do want to share some things that are going on for all of you coming up. And tomorrow night is our last event for the Mary Kay year. If you're a guest on here tonight, the Mary Kay year ends this Sunday. So your consultant has a huge goal. In fact, do me a favor before you get off tonight. Text your consultant and say, what is your goal you're trying to finish? And she'll go, oh, snap, she found out I was finishing a goal. Cindy Gress, good friend of mine, number 3 in Mary Kay, is speaking tomorrow night. We're giving away 6 free opportunities, maybe 7. We'll see how that rolls tomorrow night. So if you're looking, you guys, and I was not looking. I was working full-time and going to school full-time. So, I didn't have a lot of time. But I came just to make a little extra money and see what this Mary Kay thing was about. And here I am 43 years later, 20 pink Cadillacs and almost $6 million. So you never say never. Tomorrow night's going to be great. So please come on tomorrow night. And for consultants for you next Tuesday, jump into the new Mary Kay year with focus and vision. Amazing Jillian Ortega and I have put together a program for you guys for next Tuesday night. So please, directors, make sure you're in the subscription services so that we can get all your consultants involved in all the great things. All the July events are posted for the directors already. So tell your director, I need to know what's going on. I want the calendar. So anyways, I just wanted to share that. And also too, we have the red event. I do want to share that real quickly before we give away all of our things. If you are a red jacket, that's a first level management Mary Kay. If you are there by July 8th, by the end of this month, you're going to go to a special training on Monday, July 8th. And we have a woman who came into Mary Kay and she became a director in 2 weeks. And she's going to share 2 weeks, 2 weeks. From DIQ to the end in 2 weeks, literally insane. But she's going to share a little bit about her journey and stuff like that too. So tonight, what we're going to do now, I want you to all pay close attention to how we roll these things, okay? So first off, we're going to give away 10 Think of Pink lipsticks. And in a minute, one of my admin girls, actually one of my directors, is going to post 5 names and then 5 more names. It's really up to you guys to send me an email, which my assistant will pick it up and patch out a beautiful mascara, a little note in there for you, okay? Thanking you for being on our virtual events. So we want to do those 10 Think of Pink lipsticks. So that's the first thing we're going to do before we give away our Kate Spade and our Kendra Scott. So who is on here with me tonight? I don't know who's doing that, but if somebody could put on here the winners for tonight, we have 10 Think of Pink lipsticks. This is on every week. It's my favorite, except when I'm wearing a red dress. I have to do that. I have to switch. But Think of Pink lipsticks. It also has vitamin E in it. You'll love the color. It's super great. But if you're on here tonight, oh, I do want to show you something. Wait, before you show that, don't show it yet. Who's ever going to do it? I forget to show you the closing sheet. Oh, so crazy. All right. Before we close out tonight, if you are interested in any of these products, okay? Here is the closing sheet for tonight. Our brow styling gel is 14. Look at you guys, everything is so inexpensive. Brush cleaner is 12. The brush set is 56. Foundation brush is 14. You guys take a picture super quick of this so that you can have it. Our brow tints are 14. So remember she said you need the spoolie brush, which is the eyeliner brush, 10. The brow tint 14, the brow liner 14, and the styling gel 14. So get those items. Brush sets are great. The brush set is only 56. It comes with the zipper pouch and all the 5 brushes, okay? So please take a picture of this. Our foundation brush, all of our brushes are absolutely amazing. I will post this, but you guys please take a picture. Let your consultant know if you do get so many items in an evening, she usually has something special to offer you. Please make sure, guests, you text your consultant and say, what is your goal to finish by Sunday? Okay, now we can do our 10 lipstick winners. So who's our 5 and 5 for tonight? There we go. Email to me. Do you see my email? That's Z. That's not a 2. Lip color winners. Pam Hutchins, Tina Knighton, Kathy Langlos, oh sorry, Alice Brewster, and Kimberly Ellis. A guest of Allison Wilson, Melissa, Linda, Jen, and Sharon. Please make sure you do that. That's the first 5 winners of our lipsticks. We're going to have 10 tonight. So there are all of our winners of the first 5. So Pam, Tina, Kathy, Alice, and Kimberly, you're getting a free lipstick. The second ones are Carol, Sherry, Zena, Kate, and Amanda. Guests of Amber, Carol, Jermaine, Tracy, and Margie, okay? So please make sure that you guys get me those. Email me just really quickly your addresses. We want to make sure we get those out, okay? So, all right. First off, the Kate Spade sparkly earrings. All right, who is getting the Kate Spade sparkling earrings? Throw that in the chat section, Melanie. And then please make sure you write it down and send it to me because I will forget all these. Who's getting the Kate Spade sparkly earrings tonight? Let's go with all of our Kate Spade items first. So the Kate Spade sparkly earrings are going to somebody. Maybe, yes, you got this. Okay. And by the way, you guys, run to the end on Sunday. Don't stop, okay? And directors, please make sure you're in for next month too. All right, earrings go to, are you ready for this? Ann Nagel, a guest of Melissa Johnson. Augusta Melissa Johnson, you are getting these beautiful clear rhinestone earrings from Kate Spade. So congratulations to you. Okay, now we have these Kate Spade earrings. They're actually the Kate Spade logo. They're super cute. Who are getting our Kate Spade logo earrings tonight? So let's do that winner next. Who is our next Kate? So those logo earrings go to Joan Thompson, a guest of Katrina Travis. So Joan, congratulations. We're going to get you earrings. All right. Who is getting the amazing Kate Spade right here? Who's getting this Kate Spade? Okay. Who's getting this beautiful, beautiful wristlet? Oh my gosh. I love this wristlet. This is super cute. Okay. The wristlet goes to Dawn Laval. Okay, a guest of Lainey G. Okay, so congratulations to you. And then I have the beautiful Kate Spade bracelet. We're going to leave Kendra Scott to last. The beautiful, beautiful, and it's got a logo on there too. Who's getting the beautiful Kate Spade bracelet? By the way, this event will be up on YouTube. If you're not on my YouTube channel, please make sure you subscribe, because every time we put something up, you'll get a notification. This will be up in 24 hours for you guys to use. Okay, Kate Spade bracelet is Ray Lee, a guest of Leslie Thomas. So Ray Lee, congratulations, guest of Leslie Thomas. You're getting this beautiful bracelet. And now we have the beautiful silver Kendra Scott. Beautiful silver Kendra Scott. Okay, bracelet. So who is getting our beautiful Kendra Scott bracelet tonight? Who it is? Drum roll. You got this. And thank you guys for being on here tonight. I hope you like something, but I want to see you all tomorrow night. Bring people. It's going to be great. It's Cindy Gress. So congratulations. And don't forget, consultants, guest, text your consultant. Okay, so let's see who's on here for this. All right, Kendra Scott is Barbara, a guest of Kathy Calabro. So Barbara, you get the beautiful silver bracelet. There we go. It's there for you. We have lots of winners everywhere tonight. So thank you all for being on here tonight. Yemi, thank you for your Spanish. Melanie, thank you. Patsy, thank you. And Jackie, thank you too. Thank you all. We'll see you tomorrow night. Run to the End Sunday. We'll see you all next week on Tuesday. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great evening. We'll see you next week. Oh, actually, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.